Hello and welcome to another episode of Molly explaining things on camera because it is easier than me writing out a procedure. So today I'm doing an updated video on how to sign something digitally using Adobe Pro. So if you want to sign something digitally, you need to convert it into a PDF. So, a Word document, print it to PDF. If you have like a JPEG, like a photo of it, and you want to sign it, you need to upload it and open it in Adobe Pro, etc. So there are lots of ways to sign something digitally. Something you might be used to is people are sending you a form that has one of those light blue signature boxes on it, and then you just have to click it, right? And that's super nice. But sometimes you just get a document like this, right? Like it's already signed by one person and they sent you a scan, and now you need to sign it somewhere else, right? So let's pretend that happens. So there's a couple of ways you can go about this. One way is to go to All Tools and click something called Use a Certificate. So the first time you do this, it might ask you to create one. You can upload a photo of your signature. You can also just type it out and use like a cool font. But what you're going to click is this digitally sign. So don't click the ones at the bottom. That requires like a paid legal license that's like separate. But if you click digitally sign under the certificate function, what you get to do is you get to actually draw your own box. And then once you go through all this and you do a save as to your desktop, I'm just going to call this test since I don't want to actually save it like this. See, now it's applied. So instead of having this little blue box already prepped for me and I just have to click it, right? That's what a lot of folks are used to, and then doing a save as. Again, you can come up over here to All Tools, use a certificate, and click that top one. And then you can put this anywhere you want on the document. The other way to do that in the newer version of Adobe Pro, this is actually the same exact function as the last version video that I made. It's just all the buttons are in a different spot. This little floating toolbar often will have signature buttons, right? So if you notice here on the left, there's the one that has the little, I think it looks like an award ribbon. And then you have this, which is just like adding your signature. Then you have the one like we just used. So same thing, you can click that one, apply a visible digital signature, the one with the pen nib and the little ribbon, not the big ribbon and the little pen nib. And then you get to drag your box, apply, and sign. And then when you do the save as, it'll be signed for you. Did that. A little pro tip, just while I'm here, if you ever have to make changes to a document that you've already signed, not other people, just you, even if you've already closed it, you can open it and you can right click and say clear. It basically unsigns it, and now you can actually like do the editing on that document. If this had been signed still by me, even though I didn't lock that document, that version wouldn't have let me say do any editing on it, right? Even though that's my signature. So that can be like a little nuance that gets frustrating for folks. You have to hover over your signature, right click, and clear it. So yeah, there you go. That is how you sign a document when it doesn't have one of these little blue boxes available for you. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and if you ever have any questions or want a tutorial specifically about a function or something that we do, please let me know. Thank you.